Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। Hare Krishna all. I welcome you all for today's session. Let us start with the
Mata ji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mata ji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mata ji. Dandavat pranam.
Am I audible?
Yes, Mataji.
Mata ji. Yes. Mata ji.
Okay, let us start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavauscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna all. I seek blessings from all of you so that whatever I speak is in the Guru Parampara and for the pleasure of the Lord. So we will start today's session. So can somebody give me points from last class, 1 or 2 points? Yes, anybody?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Rohini Mataji.
Mataji, in the last class, we saw what action is in the three modes and how the symptoms of what the worker is in the three modes. So we learned that, like in the mode of passion, how one's activity is, and how how the person is in the mode of goodness. So all the three modes, we saw what the actions are and how the worker is.
Yes, okay, thank you. Yes, those who can switch on their cameras, please switch on the cameras. Yes, so actually this 18th chapter is kind of now conclusion of Bhagavad Gita, right? So, I mean, we started and now we are coming to the end of Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? Amazing, right? We have come to 18th chapter. So whatever knowledge Krishna had to give, he has given till chapter 17. And now 18th chapter is a kind of a revision because you may feel that some points are getting repeated again and again. So it is kind of Krishna is now concluding. So you may find it is repetition. Like in second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gave the synopsis, what all things are going to be covered in Bhagavad Gita, and 18th chapter is conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so as Mataji said, these verses actually everything, whatever we are doing in this material world is under the influence of the three modes of material nature, right? In 17th chapter, we have elaborately done that, like how modes of material nature, that is the passion, ignorance, goodness, passion, and ignorance, how they act upon the living entities. So we have done elaborately that. And now Krishna, there we have seen what all things anybody remembers in 70th chapter. We have seen certain things that in the under the three modes of material nature, how those things should be done, and people do how those things in what way, like yajna, correct? We have seen about sacrifices, then austerity and charity, food under the three modes of material nature, right? So all these things we have seen in 17th chapter. So 18th chapter, again, Krishna is giving some more things, as Mataji said. What all things we saw is we spoke about action in the three modes, correct? Work or action, karta or performer of action, knowledge in three modes, correct? So today, today's session is continuation of that. Krishna is going to talk about three more things. Okay, so intelligence in three modes, that is intelligence in goodness, passion, and ignorance, determination in these three modes, and happiness. Okay, so Krishna will be talking about all these things. So let us start with today's verse. Today we are going to start from verse number 29. Yes, who wants to recite?
चलेगी माताजी.
Yes, Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा माताजी. मुक्तेर वेदम केश शैव गुणतस् त्रिविधम शृणु प्रोक्ष्यमाणम् अशेषेण पृथक्त्वेन धनञ्जय.
Yes.
Translation and purport
Yes,
also.
Mataji.
Can I read, Mataji?
Yeah, read the translation and purport also.
Oh, thank you. Hare Krishna. O winner of wealth, now please listen as well as I tell you in detail of the different kinds of understanding and determination according to the three modes of material nature. Purport. Now, after explaining knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower in three different divisions according to the modes of material nature, the Lord is explaining the intelligence and determination of the worker in the same way. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
yes, thank you, Mataji. So that's what it is written in the purport, that after explaining the knowledge, the knower of the knowledge, and the object, that is the work or actions in under the three modes, now we are going to see intelligence and determination under the three modes of material nature. Yes, Krishnamurti Prabhuji, you want to recite the shloka?
Hare Krishna Mataji, I will recite.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
प्रवृत्तिंच निवृत्तिंच कार्ये भया भये बंधम मोक्षाय चावेते बुद्धिक्षा पार्थ सात्विकी.
Yes. Read the translation and purport also, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
That is muted, Mata. Sorry, Mata.
Huh.
Translation and purport by Prabhupada ki jai. O son of Pritha, that understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done, what is to be feared and what is not to be feared, what is binding and what is liberating, is in the mode of goodness. Purport. Performing actions in terms of the directions of the scriptures is called pravrutti, or executing actions that deserve to be performed, and actions which are not so directed are not to be performed. One does not know the spiritual directions, becomes entangled in the actions and reactions of work. Understanding which discriminates by intelligence is situated in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare.
Yes. So Krishna is telling here that the person in the mode of goodness, how he can be identified, I mean, his intelligence, how we can identify that he knows pravrutti and nivrutti, correct? Pravrutti means what is religion and what is irreligion. Pravrutti means, Prabhupada tells in the purport that performing actions according to the scriptures, and nivrutti means not following the scriptures. So one who understands this, correct, then he understands the difference between karya and akarya. Okay, karya means the work, what is to be done, what ought to be done, and akarya means what ought not to be done. That then he knows about bhaya and abhaya. What all things he should be fearful of, and what all things he should not fear from, correct? Bandham and moksham, that is, who knows about what is binding us in this material world and what is liberating, moksham, what is liberating from liberating us from this material world. So such a intelligence is called as intelligence in the mode of goodness. Okay, so one who knows what is one who acts according to the scriptures, according to the injunctions of the scriptures, what is to be done according to the shastras, then he knows what work or what he should do and what he should not do, what actions about liberation and bondage in this world, and about what he should be fearful of and what he should not feared of. So all these things, who knows, that intelligence is in the mode of goodness. So these people, they clearly know what is right and what is wrong, because they are taking help from the shastras or scriptures. Like they know that chanting of Hare Krishna, what actions they should do, or and what actions they should not do, that also knowledge is there. So like chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, it is necessary, it is compulsory action, correct? And following the don'ts, that is no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. So they know that all these actions should never to be performed, should not be at all. So this knowledge, this intelligence they have. Then what is going to bind us in this material world, and how we can get liberation from this material world, that intelligence is also there, correct? And one should be fearful of sinful activities, sinful actions, and one should not be fearful of bhakti, correct? One should do bhakti very enthusiastically, very sincerely. So they have that intelligence also. Also, one should be conscious of Krishna, and one should be fearful of Maya. The great devotees, they never unnecessarily meddle with Maya, because they know that Maya is so strong that at any point of time, we can Maya can trick us, and everything, we are gone, kind of, isn't it? So they are very careful, they are very cautious about Maya, they are very cautious of Maya, and they are very much conscious of Krishna. So that consciously they are doing Krishna conscious activities. Okay, like Jada Bharat, he was very cautious of Maya, correct? He was not speaking, so people thought of him as a deaf, dumb, and madman, right? But he had that knowledge, and so he was not at all interested in entanglement in this world, and that's why he was not at all speaking, correct? So that such an intelligence is called as intelligence in the mode
No,
of.
video is not on, but still I'll put it out.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Somebody wants to ask something or say something?
No, Mataji, somebody might have unmuted.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's go to the next verse. Yes. Swati Mataji, you can recite.
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, 31 words. Yaya dharmam adharmam cha karyam karyameva cha ayatavat prajanati buddhi sa partha rajasi. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O son of Pruta, that understanding which cannot distinguish between the religion and irreligion, between the action that should be done and action that should not be done, is in mode of passion. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. So we saw that in the mode of goodness, they have a right discrimination. correct? They know exactly what is to be done and what is not to be done. But in the mode of passion, there is no right discrimination, no right understanding that is what is religion, what is irreligion, what we are supposed to do, what we are not supposed to do, what action should be done and not what action should not be done. That discrimination, that proper discrimination is not there, and such intelligence is in the mode of passion. Like for example, Ravana, correct? He had developed that desire that he wanted to kidnap Sita. He wanted to take away Sita. So actually that is prohibited action, isn't it? That action should not be done. But because other man's wife should be treated as mother, correct? But Ravana, he was so much captivated, okay, and his mind, he lost the control on his mind, and that's why he became mad after Sita, and that's why he wanted to kidnap her. And mode of passion means you know that something is wrong, but still you do it. Okay, so Maya tricks your mind and you do that thing. So same thing happened with Ravana, and finally we know the result of that. Ravana lost his life in that battle. So you are the people are concerned only with instant pleasure, not concerned about future consequences, what will happen by such action, correct? So that is and that's why they cannot distinguish between what is dharma, what is adharma, what is karya, what is akarya, what action should be done, what not should be done. They cannot discriminate. Even in the name of religion nowadays, we all have seen how the festivals are celebrated nowadays outside, correct? uh, Ganesh festival, yeah, Durga festival. Just they want to have parties, correct? The Lord is worshipped or not, that is immaterial, but they just want to do all these things for their own sense gratification. They will have drinking, they will have smoking, and they will have dancing. They will call big DJs and they will just do party, correct? So that is not as according to the Shastras. But these people, they don't have that discrimination. They will not distribute any prasad, or they will not perform any yajna or fire sacrifice. So it is just a means for their sense gratification. For example, in a college, once they decided to celebrate Ram Navami festival. So in the morning, no, they they put up the deities of Ram, Lakshman, and Sita, and they gave invitations to all. And in the morning, only 3-4 professors came. Okay, and the children, the students, they were saying that okay, but the actual celebration is in the evening only. Okay, and in the morning they just only 3-4 professors, they worship the Lord, and they just went. And in the evening, 800-900 students, they were there, and the same, like it was a party atmosphere. Correct. So the Lord, actually it was the birthday of the Lord Ram, but they are celebrating it in a totally different way. Correct. They are all dancing, feasting, drinking. Correct. So that is not the real, that is not the correct action, what we can see. So these people, they don't know the difference between the religion and irreligion and the actions. Those are in the mode of passion. Now, at least see, in the goodness, they have right discrimination. In the passion, they don't have right discrimination also. So now let us see what is the buddhi or intelligence of people in the mode of ignorance. They are still degraded, isn't it? So let us see that in the next verse. Yes, Sudha Mataji, you can read.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam.
Yes.
Adharmam dharmam itiya manyate tamasavrata sarvartan viparitamscha buddhi sa parthatamasi. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. That understanding which considers irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion under the spell of illusion and darkness and strives away always in the wrong direction, O Partha, is in the mode of ignorance. Purport. Intelligence in the mode of ignorance is always working the opposite of the way it should. It accepts religions which are not actually religions and rejects actual religion. Men in ignorance understand a great soul to be a common man and accept a common man as a great soul. They think truth to be untruth and accept untruth as truth. In all activities, they simply take the wrong path. Therefore, their intelligence is in the mode of ignorance. Thank you, Mataji. Dandat pranam.
Yes, Dandavat Pranam. So here they are going in opposite direction only. They consider religion to be irreligion and irreligion to be religion, and truth to be untruth and untruth to be truth. That is their understanding. So this is the intelligence in the mode of ignorance. They they consider good to be bad, bad to be good. Correct? And these people, they don't know knowledge of real religion, and so whatever comes to their mind, they think that is the correct thing. Like Srila Prabhupada in early days, he preached that we should not eat meat and we should not drink wine, we should drink only cow's milk. So these people, they say, oh, cow's milk, it is animal milk, we should not take animal products, right? Like that. But they will do all other sorts of drinking and all other abominable activities. So they really don't have knowledge, and that's why they consider irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion. For example, they are cutting goats and chickens, and this is only for their satisfaction of the tongues, only for the sense gratification. Correct? And they will cut it in the name of Shiva or Kali. They will do all these things. Correct? But they don't know how the religion should be properly performed. They make sometimes they make ordinary people as God. They make a temple also for that. But there are temples of Lord Ram, Lord Krishna. They will not go to those temples and worship the Lord, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they don't have a real understanding of the things. They are under illusion always. Correct? So that is the intelligence of people and in the mode of ignorance. So that's why in all activities, they simply take wrong path. Okay, so we are seeing all these things. So we see that last time in the last class also I had mentioned that we should make a list of all these things. How the things are in
Mataji, your voice
Sattva-guna.
is not coming.
Now, is it okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So last time also I was telling you that we should make a list that how a person in Sattva Guna will behave in under all these things, or a person in passion or a person in ignorance, how they will behave under all these headings, criteria, we can say. So it is little difficult to remember all these things, but we can see that we can find all these traits in ourselves. We can see sometimes we are in the mode of goodness, sometimes we are in the mode of passion, sometimes we are in the mode of ignorance. So it is very difficult that one person is completely in one mode only. Correct? He may be predominantly in some mode, but still generally a person is switching between the modes, sometimes in goodness, sometimes in passion, and sometimes in ignorance. He may not be in the same mode constantly. And also there is influence of time. So sometimes we say that today I'm feeling lazy. in one day we feel very enthusiastic and we do a lot of work, right? It also depends upon the time. Generally, people early in the morning, they feel very lazy, correct? And some people are very active in the morning, and in the evening they are tired, correct? So these different things are happening, but we should know what is the how to come to the mode of goodness, what all activities are in the mode of goodness, and we should try to do it as much as possible, so that we can from goodness only we can go to Vishuddha Sattva, correct? uh, and then we can try, we can go back to Godhead. So for that, we should try to cultivate this mode of goodness. All the activities we should try to do in that way, so that we can further cultivate the mode of Vishuddha Sattva and then go back to Godhead. Vishuddha Sattva is nothing but we are doing all activities in relation to Krishna, or connecting all activities to Krishna. That is Vishuddha Sattva. Okay. So let us go to the next now. Now we will have determination in the three modes.
Mataji, we can
Yes.
take example. We can take example of this. First, you told Jadabharta, Ravana. For this, we can take example of Rakshasas.
Yes. They all are in the mode of passion, right?
Yes, yes.
Hannah? All Rakshasas are in the mode of passion. They are working only for their sense gratification. Isn't it? Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, passion here refers to Rajas quality.
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Rajas.
Yes. Goodness is Sattva Guna, passion is Rajo Guna, and ignorance is Tamo Guna.
Okay, Mataji.
Mataji, eating pickle, is it in the mode of passion?
Yes, I mean, Mataji, yes, kind of, because we have seen the food in three gunas, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have seen that. But yes, if we offer it to Krishna, yeah, we
If
can.
you're making at home, if you're making
Yes.
at home and offering to Krishna, then it becomes okay. Like
Yes,
that, what you mean?
yes,
Because
Mataji.
in certain places they give food with a little achar, with a little mango pickle. That's why I was wondering, Mataji. That's why I'm asking.
Anyway, yes, Mataji Prasad, I mean, if we are offering everything to Krishna, then it is allowed. But as such, if you see, we know how the sattvic foods are, how the food in passion are, and how the food in ignorance are, right?
Yes,
so that categorization is there, but still, when we offer it to Krishna, it becomes Krishna Prasad, and then we can have it. Okay, Mataji?
Provided you make it at home, right? Not from outside.
Yes, Mataji. A lot of things are involved. Now, when you take it from outside, we don't know with what consciousness they have made, isn't it? So all these
cleanliness
things, and that's why cleanliness, lot of things are involved in that, isn't it? And that's why it is recommended that.
Negative thoughts.
Yes, Mataji.
Negative thoughts also. If they have problems, they're cooking with problems, making with problems. All that comes to us.
Correct. So that's why it is recommended for devotees that we should eat only prasadam. Correct. So when we are eating outside, in hotel or in restaurant, then we don't know with what consciousness they have made this. But if we are taking prasad at a devotee's house, we know that with what consciousness they have made it, isn't it? And it is offered to the Lord. That's why it makes a lot of difference. Okay, Mataji? Yes.
Don't eat from out, Mataji.
I know it is difficult. It is difficult. But see, we know the ultimate,
it is difficult, but
goal. So we can gradually progress on that path, Mataji. It is not that from today I will not eat outside. It will not happen in that way. But we know what is our ultimate goal, and so we should try to progress on that path, Mataji. Yes,
Yes.
somebody else wanted to
Mataji.
ask. Yes, thank you.
No, Mataji, may I read?
Oh, you are, huh? Yes, Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji, I wanted to read, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah, no
fine.
problem. Yes.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Text number 33. Dhrutyaya dharayate mana pranendriya kriyaha yogena vyabhicharinya dhrutihi sa partha satviki. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O son of Pritha, that determination which is unbreakable, which is sustained with steadfastness by yoga practice, and which thus controls the activities of the mind, life, and senses, is determination in the mode of goodness. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yoga is means to understand the Supreme Soul, one who is steadily fixed in the Supreme Soul, is with determination concentrating one's mind, life, and sensory activities on the Supreme, engages in the Krishna consciousness. That sort of determination is in the mode of goodness. The word avya bicharinya is very significant, for it indicates that persons who are engaged in a Krishna consciousness are never divided by any other activity. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Yes. So now we are going to see what is determination in in these three modes: passion, goodness, passion, and ignorance. So the determination, dhruti means determination. Yaya dhrutya yaya dharayate mana pranendriya kriya means that determination which is unbreakable, and dharayate mana pranendriya kriya means it controls the activities of mana, mind, prana, life, and indriya means senses. Correct? So that determination sustains and streamlines the activities of mind, life, and senses. Correct? And it is unalloyed. Okay? It is sustained by yoga practices, and it is unalloyed. Such determination is in the mode of goodness. So we have, yes, can you tell me any example of this determination from Shastras?
Dhruva Maharaj.
Correct. Anybody else? Any other example?
Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj.
Correct.
Amrish Maharaj.
Amrish Maharaj.
Correct. Right? So many examples we can see from the Shastras that how they were determined to follow this path of bhakti or so. Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj's determination, we can see at the age of 5, he went to the forest and he did austerities there, isn't it? Prahlad Maharaj, his determination was fixed and his mind was fixed on the Lord. And so whatever torture his father gave him, he was very much, he could tolerate them all, isn't it? He was not at all disturbed by all those tortures. Correct? Also, one more important example is Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON. Correct? His determination. We can see that at the age of 70, he went to America just to follow the order of his spiritual master. Right? So that determination, he went by that Jaladuta. Okay, so that Sumati Morarji told him that at this age you should not travel like that. But Prabhupada was determined. Actually, he was peacefully staying in Vrindavan. Correct? He was in Dham. Correct? He was staying near the Samadhi of Rupa and Sanatan Goswamis. So totally, he was in the association of devotees, and he was staying near the Lord. He was staying in the Dham, but still, we can see his determination that he went at that age, and so many problems he faced, but he did not give up. That is the determination of people in mode of goodness. Correct? So Prabhupada stayed there, and gradually he he made all those hippies, they were hippies, isn't it? So many bad habits they were having, but Prabhupada converted them to happies, correct? So that is the determination in the mode of goodness we should understand. Then let us see about determination in the mode of passion. Yes, who wants to recite? Those who have not recited. Yes, anybody? Yes, Namita Mataji, you can.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
यया तु धर्म कमर्थाना धृत्या धरायते अर्जुना प्रसंगेन फलाकांक्षी. What is that, Mataji?
Falakankshi.
Falakankshi dhrite sa partharajasi. Translation. But that determination by which one holds fast to fruitive results in religion, economic development, and sense gratification is of the nature of passion, O Arjuna. Purport. Any person who is always desirous of fruitive results in religious or economic activities, whose only desire is sense gratification, and whose mind, life, and senses are thus engaged, is in the mode of passion. Hare Krishna, Mother.
Hare Krishna. So, Yayatu dharma kamarthan dhrutya dharayate Arjuna. Okay. So his determination is only engaged in dharma, artha, and kam. Correct? Dharma, I want to do my duty so that I will earn money. And why I want to earn money? Because I want to enjoy my senses. So, and they are always prasangena falakankshi. They are attached to the results. Okay, they are always desirous of fruits of the actions. Whatever work they are performing, they want to achieve some result, and that's why they are doing the things, correct? So they want to expand their business. They want to work hard like donkeys, and if they and they don't ask anything about what about the soul, and what will happen to me after this life. They are not interested in these questions. They are just engaged in activities for their sense gratification, and that's why they want to earn more and more money so that they can live more and more comfortably, and they can enjoy the life. At the end of life, what is going to happen? They are not bothered about that, correct? They are not bothered about their future lives also, correct? So that is that determination. Their determination is till that point, till they get success or till they get fruits of their actions. Okay, if they don't get if they do not succeed, then they just give up that goal. That is the determination of people in the mode of passion, correct? It is totally they are totally attached to the fruits of the results, and that's why they are doing all activities. Yes, who wants to recite?
Ame Mataji.
Wait, Prabhuji, let me see if anybody else is ready.
Okay.
Yes. Who has, Hare Krishna, who has not read, I would like to give chance to them. Those who have done,
Mataji.
yes.
Okay, go ahead, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, can I?
Yes, Mataji.
Yaya swapnam bhayam shokam vishadam madam evacha na vimunchati durmedha ditihi sa partha tamasi. Translation. And that determination which cannot go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion. Such unintelligent determination, O son of Partha, is in the mode of darkness. It should not be it should not be concluded that a person in the mode of goodness does not dream. Here, dream means too much sleep. Dreaming is always present, either in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance. Dreaming is such a natural occurrence, but those who cannot avoid oversleeping, who cannot avoid the pride of enjoying material objects, who are always dreaming of lording it over the material world, and whose life, mind, and senses are thus engaged, are considered to have determination in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. In the mode of ignorance, how the determination is, it is, there are 5 qualities, 5 things given here. Swapnam, dreaming. Bhayam means fear. Shokam, shokam means lamentation. Vishadam means moroseness. And madam means illusion. So the determination of these people in the mode of ignorance, it doesn't go beyond these 5 things. Correct? They are correct. Passionate people, at least they work hard, but ignorant people, they just keep dreaming. They don't do any action. Correct? That is the problem. What passionate people are accumulating, ignorant people, they are just dreaming about it. They're nothing goes beyond that. They are just doing all these things, and they will keep on thinking that, yes, I want to wake up early in the morning, I want to wake up early in the morning, but it will never happen because their determination is not that much. They want to they keep saying that I want to study, but it never happens because of lack of determination. So they want to determine something, but fear block is there. This illusion block is there. Moroseness is there. And that's why actually they practically don't have any kind of determination. Right? So in the mode of goodness, the determination is for the good cause. In the mode of passion, it is for sense gratification. And in the mode of ignorance, they actually don't have any determination because they are always blocked by all these 5 things. And in the purport, Prabhupada mentions that dreaming means too much sleep here. So actually it is nothing but constant inaction. So they are not taking any action on the things. They are just thinking that this, I will do this, I will do that, but no action. They are not taking any action. So that is kind of, that is dreaming, it is called as. Correct? So all such people are called as, they are in the mode of, they are in the mode of ignorance, and their determination is in the mode of ignorance. Right? And today's last shloka. Yes, who wants to recite? Yes, Rohini Mataji.
Sukham tvidani trividham shrudu me bharat shrabha abhyasadramate yatra dukkhantam cha nigacchati. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O best of the Bharatas, now please hear from me about the 3 kinds of happiness by which the conditioned soul enjoys and by which he sometimes comes to the end of all distress. Purport: a conditioned soul tries to enjoy material happiness again and again. Thus he chews the chewed. But sometimes in the course of such enjoyment, he becomes relieved from material entanglement by association with the great soul. In other words, a conditioned soul is always engaged in some type of sense gratification. But when he understands by good association that it is only a repetition of the same thing, and he is awakened to his real Krishna consciousness, he is sometimes relieved from such repetitive so-called happiness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this is last shloka for today's class, and in next class you will see the happiness in the under the three modes of material nature: happiness in mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So here what Prabhupada is saying, that a conditioned soul tries to enjoy material happiness again and again, and choose the chud again and again and again. He is trying to do the same thing. But when he comes in association of great souls or devotees of the Lord, then he understands that what I am doing is just repetition of the same thing, and there is no happiness in that thing. No, before coming in association with devotees or in association with great souls, he feels that this is giving me happiness, but then he understands that this is not real happiness. I am doing the same thing again and again and again. And then by the association of devotees, real Krishna consciousness is awakened, and then he understands what is the real happiness. Correct? So that is for today. We will end the class here, because these are the things we have to cover today. So if you have any questions or any comments, we will take. Otherwise, we will stop in 2 minutes.
Mataji,
Yes.
when we
Yes.
say dham, it means where the Lord has performed his pastimes, or does even where the Lord's devotees have performed their pastimes, even that comes under dham?
Yes, Mataji. That also comes under dham, and also Prabhupada, I don't remember, he used to say that wherever you are staying, no, you can create a dham there. Means if you are engaged in fully in devotional service of the Lord, then that is also considered as dham only, Mataji. So it is recommended that you should go and stay in dham, but you can create a dham in your house also, around you also. That is the thing. If your consciousness is that much that much advanced, then wherever you stay, that place will become dham. That is the thing. Why we want to go and stay in dham? Because we want to engage ourselves completely in the service of the Lord, isn't it? So the same thing can happen wherever you are staying. You can create a dham there. Okay.
Thank you.
Those places, they definitely have potency, because Lord has actually performed his pastimes there, like Vrindavan or Mayapur, or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So in all those places, yes, definitely there is great potency in those places, or great acharyas where they appear. Those are places, that's why those are places of pilgrimage, isn't it? But for practical purposes, we can also create dham wherever we are living. Yes, anybody has anything to say?
Mataji, if you have a little time, can you just brief us about why Purushottam month is called Malamasa also?
Oh.
It's coming next week, Mataji.
Yeah,
Just brief, if you can just
oh my God.
give some tips.
I may not be able to tell you, but it is. I don't. I will have to check why it is called as Malamas. I mean, I don't exactly remember. But one thing is there. This mass is very important for our spiritual advancement. Okay. So
Yes, Mataji, yeah.
So it is basically for our we can advance spiritually, and we have to do more and more spiritual activities related to I mean, devotional service, or related in connection with the Lord. We have to do more and more activities in this mass, because that is good for our spiritual advancement. That's why this mass is
But
specifically.
Mataji, they call
Yes, Mataji.
they call it is inauspicious also but it's very auspicious also. Why both, Mataji?
Yeah, Mataji, I will.
Inauspicious. I just want to know. You can check and tell me. Tell us also,
Materially, Mataji, if you see materially, it is inauspicious, because if you see, no, what you say, no auspicious ceremonies are done in this mass. Correct? Like, for example, marriages or other ceremonies like that. So they are not supposed. We don't have muhurtas in this Adhik Mass for all these things, right? For auspicious functions, correct? That's why materially it is called inauspicious, but spiritually it is very, very, very auspicious. So it is said that whatever you do, in some, no, you get a lot of returns of that. It is said like that. I mean, if you do extra chanting in Adhik Mass, you will get large benefit. If you do charity in Adhik Mass, you get lot of benefits. So it is like that. Whatever spiritual activity you do, there is a story, Mataji. I don't remember it exactly, but I will share with you in the group. Is that okay?
Yes, Mataji, perfect.
About this mass and why we are supposed to do spiritual activities, because yeah, we get lot of spiritual benefit in this mass. That is the important thing.
Even moving to a new house is also not auspicious, no, in this month.
Correct. That's why materially, from material point of view, you can do nothing in this mass, in the sense, like somebody wants to opening for a shop or marriage, or as you said, moving in new house. So nothing is possible in this mass. Correct?
Yes.
So materially, they think that this is Mala mass, because nothing you can, no auspicious thing materially you can do in this mass. Correct?
Yes.
But for spiritual, and that's why it is called as Purushottam Mass, because spiritually we can go more and more closer to the Lord, because whatever spiritual activity we do in this mass, lot of benefits are there, Mataji.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Okay, thank you, Mataji.
I will definitely elaborate it in the, maybe I will send something in the group, Mataji. Is that okay?
Yeah, Mataji. Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And Navakishori Mataji wanted to say something.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
No, Mataji, because you are going to share, so it's fine.
No, if you want to
you.
say something, if you want to share something, it is okay, Mataji.
No, because see, I don't know that side that we can't do anything inauspicious, like auspicious stuff. I only know the story behind the Purushottam Mass. So I want to hear from you, Mataji. No, but I want to hear from you also. That's why, Mataji. Yes.
Mataji, you can share your story, na, whatever. I will send it in the group, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, it's fine. I will share when we have a extra time next time. Okay, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. If you want, you can share now. No problem as such.
Oh, okay.
Today we have time. Today we have time. You can tell us.
Mataji. Mataji, sorry to interrupt. Mataji, at 12:45 Kannada session.
Yes. So we will stop here. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you all for attending the session. Let us offer. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavebhyo Vaishnav Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you all once again. See you in the next week.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, Danvat Pranam.
Dandavat
Thank
Pranam.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Danvat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Mataji, with your permission, I'll just end the meeting, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, yes.
Thank
I
you,
was
Mataji.
about to tell you that.